Last season, the Lakers were 50-32. This year, they got them at 46.5 wins. Jack, I think LeBron is out until maybe mid-November. Hopefully early he'll come back. Maybe he'll stay out longer. Who knows? Maybe this is the power play. I don't know what's going on, Jack. But do you see the Lakers with more or less wins than 46.5?
I'll say right at the same, or more. They're going to be satisfied the same record.
So you're probably within that 46.5 to 50 wins?
Yep, they're going to start off slow, bring Bron in, let him finish the season strong. So, yeah,
I have a question, though. What if they start off hot with Luka? Luka's got a new body. I don't know how he got it, but he got a new body.
How did he get a new body and he's heavier?
He's not heavier, is he?
No, he was 14 pounds.
Was it muscle?
Yeah,
Muscle weighs more than fat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
I have a question. I have a question for you though.
I play basketball too now, but I'm gonna let y'all have that.
I got a question for you. What if they come out smoking out the gates while LeBron is sitting out?
That'll be an awesome situation for them and JJ Redick, because now Bron can really get more rest and coming to the end of the season, going to the playoffs,
Save
even
itself.
stronger. Yeah.
Save itself. I feel
That'll
like
be dangerous.
I feel like there's a little smoke over there with the LA Lakers. I don't know what it is, but my antennas are up and I've been hearing some weird shit. So I'm interested to see how this season runs with LeBron.
Kind of mean like the king
bringing
his crown to
I don't want to
well,
insinuate.
hey,
a lot
like.
of those other shows insinuate shit, and when they're wrong, they don't say nothing about it. So I'm not going to insinuate. But I feel like there is definitely some smoke that we're not able to see yet, but we shall see. Which brings us to our next question: do you think LeBron will remain a Laker this full season?
I hope not.
Ooh,
I hope not.
Tell me why you say that.
I mean, the most entertaining thing, besides him being one of the greatest of all time and the way he's played, but some of the most entertaining things that he's done was go partner up with people and go to different teams and make that shit interesting. Do it one more time.
Where would you want to see
That's
him
what
go?
I thought the message was about. The little press conference that's what I thought that was about. He's finna announce he's going somewhere else.
Instead, he just drinks dark liquor now.
Yeah. I mean, he's been doing that
He's been
probably.
off that bottle.
Yeah.
So if he were to go anywhere, would you want to see
Dallas.
Do you think Dallas? You wouldn't want to see him go home and finish up with them young boys and give them some guidance?
I have no interest in Cleveland.
Okay. So Dallas.
Yeah, I love Dallas. Kyrie, my guy.
Dallas has the pieces too, I think, to maybe able to make that happen.
And he might get one or two there if he goes there, though.
Next up, Oklahoma City Thunder, 62.5. That's a lot of goddamn wins. Last year they won 68. Won a title, obviously, historical defense. Their defense was on some shit. They were on a string, playing for each other, returning everyone. They locked up their big three, which is obviously Shea, Jalen Williams, and Chet, returning everybody. Jalen Williams is fighting through a wrist surgery, so it's unclear on his return. What do you think about this team? Over 62.5 this year, right at 62. Do they have a little bit of the championship hangover?
I'll go right at 62. I think they'll still be a dominant team, still be number one seed, still be the top of the Western Conference. But, you know, I ain't going to say championship hangover, but they're going to let some stuff slip, you know what I'm saying, from the confidence of being champions walking in. You have a little lack of game, some letdowns. Yeah,
it's only natural.
They will have more letdowns than last year, but still be one of the best teams in the league.
Gotcha. Will their championship dynasty, or is it too early to start talking about? This is a very young team with great coach, great management. Is it too early to think that is a dynasty loading? I'm not talking about their dynasty off of one win. Okay. With what they have, all their assets, the way their management moves, great young coach.
Shout out Sam Presti.
Team that is full of young stars. Is this a dynasty loading?
I would say that, yes. ... like a motherfucker.
More likely scenario, SGA gets his second straight MVP, or Joker comes back to take what some people felt was his anyway and get his fourth MVP.
Well, I think they did that because Sha should have won it the year Joker won, and they switched it back. You know what I mean? But I think now it's impossible. If Joker has another year like he had last year, you got to give it to him. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You got to.
Tough. Rockets, who I feel like are going to be one of my favorites this year,
Yep.
52.5 wins. Last year, they had 52 wins. You added Kevin Durant, although they lost Van Fleet for the entire year. New starting five: Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, Sengun, and Steven. That's a
6'11", 6'11", 6'11", 6'11", 6'9". I'm going to let you say it for you right quick before you think about that. Yes.
Who's playing point guard?
Amen, yeah.
Really?
The twin. Yeah.
I like Reed Shepherd too. I like.
Yes.
Really?
It goes down there.
I would love to. If this works, it's going to change the game.
That's
by the
nasty,
way,
bro.
When you can start having 6'8", 6'9" guys, similar to what they have, what that's going to happen in Dallas, and we'll get to it because of Kyrie. They got the young boy playing some point. Go back to that real quick though, Nate. Shout out KD. I think he just signed a 2-year, $90 million. KD, let me hold something, bro.
He has made the most money of any NBA player of all time.
Is he? Oh,
yes.
that just
He's
put it
number
over.
one. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well deserved.
Good job, KD. Let me hold something.
Congratulations. Sengun entering his 5th season, only 23 years old. I mean, he was a diamond in the rough. He's one of the best centers in the game last year at 19, 10, and 5. I think he'll be at 22, 12, and probably 7 this year, right in the footsteps of a Jokic. So
Yep.
they're tough. Ime Udoka, hands down, one of the best coaches in the game, and I really think that team has taken on his toughness and his personality. So look out for the Rockets. They're going to be one of my favorites in the Western Conference this year.
They stay healthy, bro. Yeah,
Trouble.
they're going to be dangerous.
Do the Rockets have enough to win a championship, Jack?
Of course. You got a lot of experience over there. You got one of the best small forwards of all time. A lot of people say he might be the best. So I don't know. I think they definitely have an opportunity to do something special with a great coach, great young guys that play hard. They're hungry. And I got two of my favorite big guys in the game with Steve Adams and Sengun. So I think they can do it.
I want to know how this Van Fleet injury is going to affect the team because
he was with him. That was the next day.
Fight, right? To me, he was the heart and soul of that team last year. The emotional leader, had big games when they needed it. Obviously, Kevin Durant is going to step in and fill a lot of that, but I just think his presence and his energy is going to be sorely missed. So I'm interested to see how his injury will affect this team.
Yeah.
But also keep in mind they have a lot of assets too. The Houston Rockets have a lot of young assets if they want to go out there and find a guard.
I do think though they're going to need a point guard at the end of the game to close games because you're going to need Amen to be on that shooting guard, whoever that scorer is.
That was my thing. Who's going to guard the tough point guard if they got a tough point guard and a wing?
Yeah.
Because I love KD, but he's a little bit older now.
Eason, I like Eason. He plays hard. Eason. I like Jabari Smith too. You're right. They got options now.
They got pieces.
Yeah.
The Golden State Warriors. People are singing their praises this year.
I'm about to start too.
What up, Nate?
I was going to ask, who did you have over or under on the Rockets?
Oh, I think the Rockets will be – I want to go over. I think they'll get more than 52 wins this year. I think they'll be probably in that 53 to 56 win, which will put them top 3, I feel like, in the Western Conference. But again, Warriors now 47.5. Last year they were 48-34, but 22-5 when Jimmy and Steph were on the court together. They lost Looney Chamberlain and Looney James. Does he still have his Rick James look? Looney, I seen you in person. I probably should have told you. Let's do something else with that, Looney.
Yeah, you was walking around looking like Norbit.
Looney Chamberlain, such a good dude. Hey, and someone the Warriors are gonna really miss, man. He played what did he get? 10 years there? 10 years in Golden State, kind of an unsung star. I'm not sure if it was 10. Don't quote me, but he had a good run. Great, always did his job. Played really good. But now for him, look at that shit. Look at Dylan's picture. Looney Chamberlain, Looney James. 10 years?
James.
Shout out to Loon, man. Where'd he go? New Orleans? With Willie Green, the old assistant coach from the Warriors. Big three, Steph, year 17. Draymond, year 14. Jimmy, year 15. Last year's stats, Steph, 24, 6, and 4. 40% from the three-point line, 70 games played at 36 years old. Remember, he pulled his hamstring in the playoffs, and that was kind of their downfall. Draymond entering year 14. He was at 9, 6, and 6, 68 games played, but his numbers always don't tell the story of his impact.
Right.
And then Jimmy, year 15, he was at 18, 5, and 5, plus nearly almost 2 steals a game. I think the key to this team, Jack, is whatever issues Steve Kerr has with
Kuminga.
Kuminga, Steve, you got to smoke them away, bro, because they're going to need Kuminga scoring this year.
I want to go on record saying this to the world. The Warriors can win the championship because they have this lineup that I'm about to say can possibly be the best lineup in the league this year.
Oh, boy.
Steph
Did
at
you
the
smoke,
one.
You smoked this morning?
Yeah, I did. I was trying to finish it, but we had to turn the camera on.
No, what you mean?
Steph at the 1.
Okay.
Jimmy at the 2.
Okay.
Kuminga at the 3.
Okay.
Dre at the 4.
Okay.
Horford at the 5. I like that. That's probably the best 5 in the league coming down the playoffs in the fourth quarter. I would trust. I would not trust more 5 any other 5 in the fourth quarter in a big game than those 5 guys right
I'm
there.
mad at that. Steph.
Say what?
Steph, Jimmy,
Kuminga. Yes. Have you seen him
Hey, I
playing
think
preseason? He's been playing well.
Kuminga's a 20-point a game
And you
scorer
always
easily.
play better after you get your money. You ain't
Yeah.
worried about nothing now. You can just hoop.
Yeah.
And then Dre and Horford.
And who
I like that.
Off the bench, they got Pods, Moody.
Telling you, bro. Watch.
Who else do they have coming off the bench?
Watch the Warriors.
Oh, they waived Seth?
Yeah. Man, come on out. Come on out. What
okay.
we talking about? Come on. Let's go. Warriors, okay? I love Seth, but come on now. That 5 with the pieces they got and the coach, they got a chance to win a championship this year. I'm telling you.
This is a young, bring that in, Emma. This is a young man's game, Jack. Is this team too old? Obviously, you don't feel like they are. If you feel like this is a young man's game.
Well, what I say is when you add the young and the old together, I think I was able to see that in San Antonio. We had the year we won the championship, it was me, Tony Ginobili, Malik Rose. We were the young guys. We had Danny Ferry, Kevin Willis, Steve Smith. We had David Robinson was in his last year. So I think that can work. And the experience of Steve Kerr, you know what I'm saying? He was there on our team as well. So I think he understands how to mix the old and the new.
My concern this year is purely for Steph Curry. And just the miles he has on his legs. And we all know Steph is not the biggest guy. And the way he moves and runs, how can they preserve as much of Steph as possible for post All-Star and a run into the playoffs and still be effective enough to get themselves a nice, because they need, matchups are going to be important for them, I feel, come playoff time. So 47.5, are they over or under 47.5 wins this year?
Yeah, and they can hide him. It's trash on every team. So just find the trash bucket. Find the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they roll out with the trash on the court, then Steph guard him, and he'll be all right.
So over 47.5 for you.
I agree.
I think right in that 48. Actually, I'm gonna go under, but I could see them being 46 to 49 wins in that frame. So if they're under, it's not by much. Yeah. Next up, that Los Angeles Clippers coming straight off the tree scandal. Which is fun. And it's not the tree we smoke. I think it's like real trees, if I'm not mistaken. Can anyone connect?
Boys was scamming bark.
Man, I don't know what they was doing. Them boys out there. I see Clipper basketball courts everywhere. And when I start seeing Clipper trees, I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind, boy. But Clippers are slated at 47.5. Last year, 50 wins. When Kawhi showed up and played, Kawhi was one of the best players in the world. 26-11. And just talk to me about Kawhi, because you had a young Kawhi, and they had to get you out of there because they felt like you was getting a little bit too much into Kawhi's mind.
Yeah. I mean, you can easily see the talent he had. I mean, when I was there, he started coming to the house, and once they figured that out, they knew what was going on. So I get it. I've been a counselor at times. Yeah, man, you could tell he was talented. But to see what he did with everything going on in San Antonio to win that championship and win MVP, then go to Toronto to now, dealing with the knee injuries, he's still one of the best power forwards in the league. I mean, small forwards in the league. Absolutely
no question. I don't know if he'll be a comeback player because I think he's too good to have this, but I think Bradley Beal's going to have a chip on his shoulder. The Phoenix situation was a fucked up situation. Management, whoever put that together, horrible move because you have 3 similar players. But I think people forget the knock on Bradley was he was playing on a bad team and putting up great numbers. I still think he's probably one of the best 2 guards in the game, and I feel like all the shit talking that was on him the last few years, I feel like he is going to come out and try to prove a point. And I think James will take a step back from, in my opinion, from trying to score as much. I think James will be around like a 17-point triple-double guy this year, and allowing Bradley to step up and be more of a scorer. Obviously, Kawhi scoring than John. I like John Collins from He was in Utah last year, but he was in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I really like John Collins a lot. I just think he hasn't really been able to get spread his wings. And then to me, one of the most underrated players in the game is Zubac. Magic made that trade, I think, for Mike Muscala, and Zubac has went from the Lakers to the Clippers for nothing pretty much, and has been one of the most consistent bigs that's not talked about in the game. So they have an incredible starting five of Harden, Beal, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins, and Zubac. And then our brother CP3, he was able to come back home. Shout out Chris for his last year. Chris Dunn, who's tough on the defensive end. Derrick Jones adds some athleticism. And then Brook Lopez, who's been the anchor in Milwaukee for a long time. So, Jack, what are they, 47.5, Nate?
Yeah.
Over or under 47.5 for the Clippers?
Under.
Under.
Yeah, but I will say this about Bradley Beal. I don't want to say it was wasted basketball, but he was too good, and he played a lot of good basketball in the bad place that should have been on the good team somewhere. I think he would have the way he was playing. He was just on a bad team, man. And I don't want to say wasted basketball, but that's basically what it was.
I mean, to me, he was one of the best two-way players in the game for a while. And then I think he went to Phoenix, and whatever happened over in Phoenix happened in Phoenix. But I really like him, and I'm going to go over 47.5 for the Clippers because I believe in that team, and I believe in T. Lue.
We're going to the fan question from DJ Prop Picks. Do y'all expect Wemby to have an MVP-like improvement this season?
He's been hanging out with is a pig's pussy pork. You don't like pork, so why would you make that analogy? I said you baking pictures all the time and you get mad at me.
Yeah, I didn't say I eat it. It's an analogy, exactly what it was. It's an analogy. Of course he will. Of course he will. I mean, all the shit he's been doing this summer.
Buddhist monks and Kevin Garnett mixed with Wemby.
That's not just put all that in the cup, all right, and drink it.
I'll throw some tequila in there, some reposado.
He's gonna have a great year. He's gonna. I'm talking about. I think he's gonna average close to a quadruple double. I really think that, bro. I really think that because the way he came in preseason and some of the moves he's made, he wasn't making no strong moves last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's scary, bro. It's real scary.
They say he grew 2 inches, and let's keep in mind he was on pace for Defensive Player of the Year last year before he got hurt.
He can't grow no more. He can't.
They said he grew 2. They say he's 7'5" now, right? They say he grew 2 inches. They must have stretched him out when they was shaving his head. But
everybody gonna start going to the temple. If that's the case.